Young Trialists. The Star Spirit continent is facing an unprecedented crisis. Dark matter is eating away at our world. In this world of lords full of dangers, fighting alone, there is only a dead end.
Join us in the Alliance of Stars. Hand over your initial resources. Unify the distribution by the Alliance. Aichu, Tianxing, promise here. The Alliance will be your strongest shield. Keep you safe through the most dangerous novice period.
Defend justice together.
Governor Chu is right. We are willing to follow the Alliance.
Huddle for heating.
Yes, the initial resources are kept, but they are also snatched away by monsters. It is better to leave it to the Alliance to coordinate.
Fool.
Hand over life. Saving initial resources. Leave your fate to others. It is just cannon fodder for slaughter.
That Trialist. What do you mean by this? The overall planning of the Alliance is to ensure everyone's survival rate to the greatest extent.
It is to ensure everyone's survival rate. Or to fill your own pockets. Satisfy your own selfish desires?
Why don't you know what is going on? Governor Chu is kind enough to protect us. You slander him so much!
Lin, you don't be ignorant of lifting. Since you are so arrogant. Then don't blame the Alliance for not providing you with any protection.
I want to see.
A person can live for several days.
It takes a lot of effort and effort.
I'm crazy! That was the most difficult chaos restore!
Shen Xingyu, put away your sympathy.
The pollution level there is as high as 90%. Without any basic resources, the historical survival rate is 0. If you go, you will surely die.
In this trial, the only thing you can trust is yourself. My life is only in my own hands.
Is he arrogant? Or is it true sobriety?
HM.
An ant who doesn't know the height of the sky. It will soon turn into a dry bone in the wasteland.
This resettlement pollution is really domineering.
This is the price of double randomness, although the highest initial resource bonus is obtained. But this environment is simply helpless.
The Lord has descended on chaos and is far away. The environmental pollution is extremely high. Vital signs are declining.
It is coming so fast. You are so nice. It really needs to be the best.
Hidden in the dead hole.
The core talent, awakening conditions are met. Congratulations to the host awakening. The only core talent, the modern spirit stone.
I see.
My power is not plunder.
It is purification! The astonishing light descended!
Incompetence.
I swear to follow the Lord to the death! Purge all filth in the world!
Chu, Tian, Xin. Do you think I am going to die? This wasteland is destined to become the imperial stone for me to reshape the pure land. Attracted by the light of evolution just now. Coincidentally, I am worried that there are not enough troops.
Strong defense.
It is time to fight back!
Reverse charge.
Sheathe their formations!
Governor Chu!
What happened? Why did you suddenly contact urgently? Wailing Spirit Lord.
The trial has just begun. Our continent has encountered extremely serious provocations.
I just received a top-secret report from the monitoring department. In the Chaos Wasteland area, there is an extremely dangerous source of depravity. This person's name is Lin Yuan. Not only was he not swallowed up by the illusion of the wasteland, instead, it merges with dark matter. Pollution monsters are being created. Attempt to build an evil abyssal army.
What does it feed? This kind of degenerate! It is simply a cancer on the mainland.
Yes. If he continues to develop, the entire trial continent will be polluted by him, and the army will be engulfed.
Unfortunately, the main force of the Alliance is guarding the border.
It can't be removed. I know that the Battle and Defender Corps under the White Spirit Lord are unparalleled.
I don't know if it is possible.
Don't worry, Chief Chu. Protecting the balance of nature. It is the mission of my Druid clan. I will never let this evil spread. Conch immediately led the first War Beast Brigade to Chaos Wasteman. Completely eradicate the fallen man named Lin Yuan. Obey orders.
Your Excellency! The Conch must bring his head back to Lin Yuan.
Just by you. You are worthy of disobeying me.
Conch is a notorious battle maniac.
I see how you died this time, and it has begun to take shape. But the hidden pollution on this wasteland, it is much deeper than I thought.
Fallen Abyss, your dead end has come.
You will be obediently killed.
Avoid the pain of flesh and blood.
The tactical legion of the Druid camp. How did he come here?
Or the falsehood has awakened.
Insight into all falsehood and pollution.
The heart of every soldier is entrenched.
An extremely hidden dark object.
I see.
Chu Tianxing's trick of killing people with a knife is really slippery. They didn't even know that they had been invaded and controlled by dark matter.
Scared. Dumbfounded. War, Beast, Legion.
Charge with me!
Crush these tainted monsters!
Since you are blinded,
Then I will wake you up with my own hand.
Among them.
The left side is flattened by 30 degrees.
the power node is in the middle of the denial.
Ah! How could it be given to me?
In the cunning depravity.
Manipulated puppet. See the dirt in your body clearly. Annihilation.
What was I just doing?
We are all under the control of the Alliance.
Those so-called purifying agents are simply the source of pollution!
You were saving me just now.
If I want to kill you, you are now a corpse.
Although I, Tyro, am a rough man, but it is also clear who the real demon is. Thank you, Lord, for saving your life and purifying you. From now on, Tyro's life is yours. I am willing to lead the War Beast Brigade. I vow to die.
The data on the fluctuation of the energy of the Chaos Wasteland uploaded by Lord Shu Tianxing of Shaozhuang. All forged. That huge dark matter energy. It doesn't come from Wasteland at all. Instead, it comes from the Union's Supreme Council Tower.
Shu Tianxing.
What the hell are you hiding from everyone?
Lin Yuan.
Did you see through all this in the first place?
Your Excellency!
What do we do next? Do you want to kill the fortress directly?
Now is not the time. The world thinks I am the source of calamity. But I don't know the real evil. I have always been wearing the sweatshirt of justice.
Hidden on the bodies of those who are sanctimonious.
Pass my orders.
The whole army advanced. Sweep away all the demon nests in this wasteland. Let this storm of Jingxi come more violently.
The entire army obeyed orders.
My lord, my brothers, are ready, as long as you give an order.
Even if we turn this wasteland upside down, crush these dirty odors as well.
Don't be carried away by hatred.
Our purpose is not to kill senselessly. Instead, completely sweep away the pollution on this land. 3,000 meters to the left of the front formation.
Ra had the wicked armor
The 1st Brigade of the Holy Imperial Guard relieves the wind and makes the formation.
Use a light shield to hardtop in.
Tyro.
You are outflanking the army of war beasts from the right flank. When avoiding the black venom on the ground, focus on attacking the energy nodes in their lower abdomen.
Brothers of the confused.
Let these brainless monsters taste our power! For the Lord!
Kill!
Because the 2nd team raised the shield to cover.
The 3rd team swept the world.
Happy and happy!
It is so exhilarating. Fight with the Lord.
This is the real battle!
Chu Tianxing added 12 encryption locks to the underlying system. The desire to cover it is even more obvious.
Not only was the huge dark matter not destroyed, instead, it was continuously transported into the Parliament Tower. What are they offering?
Detection of illegal intrusion. The anti-tracking program has been activated.
Which mouse is alive and dead? Dare to peek under the nose of the Alliance.
Why is this guy so quick to react?
No matter who you are, since I saw something I shouldn't see, then be prepared to accept the sanctions of the Alliance. Track progress. 80%.
Very dangerous! I almost got locked in. The top management of the League is completely rotten. Ling Yuan! You were right. I must secretly look for a secret band that can establish communication with you. You can't fight this battle alone!
Who is it?
How dare you stop the Lord's army?
Conch, you madman who betrayed the Alliance.
You still can't recognize my whip.
The ruling was made by the independent team.
Renault. How can you have such a strong demonic aura on you?
Strange demons.
It is you ignorant waste who have a bias against evolution. This is the supreme power given to us by Lord Shu. You are the so-called fallen abyss. Lord Shu gave an order. Take your head back to the fortress today.
The concentration of dark matter on these people is several times higher than those mutant buckets. It has been completely rescued.
Chu Tianxing's younger brother called quite loudly.
Dare to be stubborn until death. No! The team obeys orders and kills the formation. Take him down for me.
Since you are willing to be reduced to the nourishment of dark matter, then I'll give you one.
Completely liquidate your sins, Your Excellency.
Brothers! Smash this turtle shell open for me!
Useless! In the face of the divine power of evolution, you trash are vulnerable! Ling Yuan, just be obedient.
Evolution. It is just a poison that wags its tail and begs for pity.
This is impossible. What kind of witchcraft are you?
Can you cross your magic?
Conch, hold them back.
Rest assured, Lord. None of them want to run today!
This is the source. Li Yuan, the culprit who polluted this waste knife.
You fell for the trick! Do you think you can destroy it all? Master Cheng had long expected that you would come with a few immortal cores. Today is your funeral goods!
The Great Abyss Society.
Give it to him!
Warning. Extremely dangerous high-dimensional alienated energy detected.
Warning.
The item has been heavily contaminated. Touching will cause the living form to completely collapse. Please evacuate immediately.
Useless. Even if you are a god,
I will die here today.
Chu Tianxing thought that with this pile of dirty garbage alone, can it make me hold back? He underestimated me. It is too small, depending on the nature of this force. I am here,
not to acquire your despicable evil power. I have come to wash away all the filth of this world. Since it cannot be safely repaired,
Then, forcibly evolve in the most primitive way.
Give me a gift!
Feed yourself with the despair and blood of innocent people.
This is what you call the top of the Alliance. It is really disgusting hypocrisy and cruelty.
Give up.
You can't save them. Join us and you will receive eternal life and supreme rights.
Use this inferior fantasy to bewitch me.
What are you?
How can my will be shaken by the mud in the gutter like yours?
Get out of my mental space.
Die!
Want to play with me?
You are not qualified yet.
It turned out to be Lingqi.
Swallowed it for me.
Warning. The target area energy response exceeds the upper limit of detection. All vital signs disappeared.
Lingyuan, a self-proclaimed idiot.
Do you think you can fight the entire alliance on your own?
In the face of the great high-dimensional forces,
Your struggle is like a pathetic ant.
now there is not even a scum left. Pass my orders. The fallen abyss has been ruled by the alliance. Immediately take over his remnants of forces in the wasteland.
If there is resistance, there will be no mercy for killing.
This is the true power of evolution.
It can't be.
The Lord is mighty.
The abyss you believe in will not save you.
I said, I have come to wash away the filth of this world.
From today onwards,
I took over this wasteland.
Chu Tianxing, wash your neck and wait.
Hurry up!
Hurry up and connect to that explosion. It is definitely not easy. I don't believe he died like this. Not only did he survive, also controls the power to completely purify dark matter. When you use the qualifications of a tyrant to save the world.
Ling Yuan, you hid it from the whole world.
But you can't hide it from me at the top of the league. The parasitic maggots. It is time to be cleaned up. This fire. Xin Yu, will burn it with you.
The plateau energy of the environment is stirring too fast. They are too deeply polluted.
The soul also needs more thorough washing.
In the name of Jinshi, calm the restlessness of your souls.
Lord Yunzhu is kind.
If it is in the League.
Soldiers with energy run away can only end up being destroyed on the spot.
I am not a parasitic hypocrite in the League. Since you have become my soldier, I will be responsible for your souls.
The reconnaissance on the periphery was disconnected.
Extremely high mobility.
Precise hunting trajectory.
It seems that the group of rats in the Alliance can no longer hold back.
This is the mysterious force that Lord Chu Tianxing said. Simply vulnerable.
The Rangers continued to advance.
Tear all these miscellaneous pieces that emit a disgusting white light into pieces.
Ling Yuan, can you hear me? I am Xin Yu.
Technologist of the Alliance Fortress. How dare you contact me?
There is no contact anymore.
Shu Tianxing sent a deeply polluted Centaur Ranger elite.
They are extremely mobile and equipped with anti-energy armor. With the current troops being too scattered, we must not go head on with them. The line of defense must be shrink immediately.
Contraction of defense line. On my chessboard, only I surround others. You.
What do you want to do?
泰罗，
属下，属下。
Leading the third. Fifth, the Zero Guard squad exposed the flaw on the left wing at the edge of the Misty Canyon. Contact, knockback. Maintain a safe distance, constantly provoking their lords.
This will lead them directly to our hinterland.
All I want is for them to go straight in. Highly mobile troops. Once you lose speed and formation, the lamb to be slaughtered is finished.
Over there, a group of people.
Don't want to escape. Leader.
The terrain ahead is too complicated. It was full of fog.
There may be an ambush.
The ambush area is not even a remnant of the formation.
Lord Wu Tianxi has bestowed upon us the power of invincible dark matter.
In the face of absolute force.
Any trick is 任何符号, especially the soldiers charged. Crush them!
Why, the prison guys, 这里的疫情怎么这么恶心
Team Roy reports the location!
Defender.
Where is the defender squad?
Mobile phone.
It was not a 不是溃壕.
This is to lure the enemy deeper.
The greedy spirit has been introduced by the lure, Rumble said.
King!
From now on,
The fate of our brothers is yours!
Where you point, where we fight!
Put away your mouths with wagging tails.
In my eyes,
You are not even qualified to be an assistant.
This is the color of this year's goods.
Not even a train can protect it.
It is simply a group of weaklings.
Want me to kneel?
What are you?
I'll cow! 好你个硬骨头的小子！
Remember my name.
Iron Moon.
the deacon instructor of the Kurobuchi Special Training Camp is the instructor.
Here, only strength is the only rule.
Welcome to the Black Abyss Training Camp.
Rookies.
The camp assessment has now officially begun. They all gave me a camp.
Your Excellency.
The battlefield is cleaned. These deep pollutants are extremely dangerous. Is it destroyed on the spot?
Destroy. This is the best nourishment that the abyss gives us.
It actually devoured the soul and filth.
Bound to be madly retaliated. The ordinary leader could no longer cope with the next all-out war.
I need a sharp knife that can tear through the Alliance's defenses in an instant.
Turn on the summoning of high-level gods.
In the name of the pure world, awaken the heroic spirits lost in the abyss.
Want to be the main guest. Entered into my pure land.
It is a dragon you have to coil. If you are a demon, you have to kneel down for me. What about the pollution of 10,000 years?
In front of the rules of the primordial pure land.
All filth must be crushed to me!
$10,000 years of darkness.
It is you who dispel the fog. The pure spirit, God General, Gara, may you be the sharpest sword.
Purge all filth in the world.
Stand up, Garo. Your glory has just begun. Chu Tianxing thought he had controlled the alliance, can control the fate of the whole world. But he forgot. As long as there is still a beam of light, darkness cannot be peaceful.
Manshi Town.
The coalition not only oppressed the civilians there, he also secretly extracted the energy of the Lai line and enshrined it in the lord of a demon lord.
Please order the Garo Institute to lead the army to level the area.
The entire army obeyed orders. Tonight!
Follow me out of the camp.
Let that group of hypocritical parasites see.
What is the real punishment of heaven? I vow to follow the Spirit Lord to the death!
He actually ended up in person.
Warning! The target coordinates of extremely high frequency negative energy changes are monitored. The core area of Stubborn Stone Town.
能量强度 S 级 intensity S class.
Detected Chu Tianxing, the supreme adjudicator of the Alliance for familiar with life characteristics.
Chu Tianxing. He really couldn't wait.
The adults detected a strong rancid smell in the air ahead. It was the breath of a strange demon.
Not only strange demons, he's extracting the fluctuating frequency of ley line energy. He is sacrificing with the life force of the living. Accelerate forward. Chu Tianxing wanted to turn this entire town into ruins.
I will never allow it.
Feel it!
This great power! For the eternity of the Alliance, it is their honor to sacrifice these ants.
The formation of talented officials and adults is not too big. If this continues, the ley lines of the town will be completely depleted.
As long as you can stop Lin Yuan's rebellion, what if this land becomes scorched earth? Do you want to be part of the sacrifice too?
The villain does not dare!
Since the tyrant has arrived, then add some ingredients to his welcome ceremony. Lin Yuan?
Keep saying that you want to save the world. Now, look at these people in your eyes.
As long as you take a step forward.
Let these civilians lead the way for your holy army first.
Let us go!
Don't kill them! Shameless people! The Lord believes in me and rides alone to break through the broken city.
He wanted to ruin my mood with this.
Save me and grab the stick. Chu Tian.
You think you are hiding behind the weak. Can you escape the trial?
Words of breaking the wild. Open.
I want to see this formation clearly. Every beating note.
Jialuo. Preparation. I am going to tear down this wall without hurting anyone.
3rd, 7th. The Lingui Phalanx took off its heavy armor.
Change to a light crossbow. Target the energy point on the periphery of the city wall, and do not accidentally injure it.
Lord Tiger, the last general requested to destroy those dragon crossbows first. Those heavy strike weapons pose too much of a threat to our spirit guards.
Chu Tianxing attached the poison of the strange demon to the city crossbow.
Jialuo.
Protect the body with your pure spirit glimmer.
Don't get robbed. Obey orders.
The dragon's crossbow sheep's horn is 15 degrees.
My woman.
Mad sword.
Trivial skills.
Is this still human? He was able to block the dragon slave with his flash.
What are you panicking about? Keep shooting and shoot all the poison arrows in reserve for me!
Elf Divine Guard.
What?
He was able to break chains through his shield.
Shu Tianxing. Your calculations. In front of the hidden net, full of loopholes.
My lord, the shield node has been loosened.
My lord, this door was blessed by Chu Tianxing with the gravity of the core of the ley line.
Not only heavy spirits, and those taste vitality that he extracted. He sealed the ghost of the ghost in the city gate.
Let me.
Rest in peace.
I'll take you home. 王无废墟. Turn to the ruins. 光华重生.
Lin Yuan, you demon who betrayed the alliance! The town of Stubborn Rock is our home! Get out!
Saigo, look at the neighbors behind you who have been extracted from life. Is it also your family?
That is for the big picture! Officer, Chu Kai said, as long as it can kill you!
The Alliance compensates all of them for their compensation.
The dead will not be compensated.
Don't kill them!
Only weapons were taken.
Understand, my lord.
The left wing, third-person shield connection is filled.
Quick filling!
The energy node on the right rear is broken.
I fought with you!
Just to move it a little more. Your head will not belong to you.
Chu Tianxing. Now, it is just you. Lin Yuan.
You ruined everything about me!
The status of the Alliance.
My glory will be ruined by you!
It is your greed that destroys you. Chu Tianxing. Look at yourself now. Is it still like a person?
The fragile thing of people. What is so good? This force.
This all-consuming force!
That is what I want!
Jia Luo.
Kill the overseer!
Here it is over to me.
Let the filthy dross be gone before the Lord's brilliance.
Immortal body.
His core is on the left, below the third rib.
That was his magic box.
一挡不住的! The shield formation connects the ley lines of the entire stone town.
As long as I detonate it.
A radius of 100 miles will become a barren land. Lin Yuan.
Go to hell with me!
You are crazy! There are also tens of thousands of civilians here.
So what?
They die. It is better than dying alone!
There is no chance.
A warning to the world!
Wow.
This is impossible. This kind of power. This high-dimensional rule. How could it happen to you?
Chu Tianxing.
You used the vitality of these commoners to nourish your sins. Now, let this light wash away your sins!
Lin Lin wishes. Do you think you won?
The Lord will avenge me!
I want to go to the ghost ship to remember.
There will be a period later.
林远
My lord.
The last general was incompetent and let the traitor escape.
I don't blame you. The force behind him has begun to officially intervene. Jia Luo, sweeping away the remnants of the enemy. I want to make this town completely clean before sunset.
Obey orders! It is safe here.
Go to the square and find my lord. He can heal your wounds.
Thanks. Thank you, Lord Zai Shen.
Lord. Your Excellency.
Are you really not the abyssal tyrant that the true adjudicator said?
Elder Bard.
Tyrants will point their knives at the adjudicators who oppress civilians or point to the unarmed. You guys. The original descendants of the West.
Me! My hands can move! It doesn't hurt anymore. Silence.
This is Chu Tianxing. Treat you as sacrifices.
And all you need is to live.
Lord Lingyuan Lingzuo, the town of Manshi was abandoned by the Alliance. It is you who gave us new life. We would like to follow you forever.
Of the barbarian city town.
Gain 10,000 reputation points. The original Net Rabbit territory expansion. Purification. Degree 5%. Lingyue.
Don't rush to celebrate. Chu Tianxing fled back to the headquarters. He is launching the Starlight extermination plan.
As expected.
He framed you for slaughtering the barbarian town. A real person. Not only that, he awakened the parasitic old speaker.
A larger coalition is gathering.
The goal is your territory.
Framed me for massacre. Then I will let the whole world see it.
How did this dead city come to be reborn in the Pure Land? Jialuro integrated all the resources in the town. From today on, the town of Manshi was renamed the City of Pure Light. Lord,
below Manshi Town. In fact, there is an ancient ley line hidden inside.
Chu Tianxing only extracted the surface energy before.
He couldn't find the real core.
This current of earth veins, connected to the morning forest in the east.
That is right!
Chu Tianxing. The current army is stationed at the edge of the forest. If you can get through the ley line energy, directly penetrate the Pure Land attributes.
But I need a hook. A medium capable of carrying large-scale evolutionary energy. Grown-ups.
Jello is willing to lead the army into the depths of the Earth's veins. Serves as your energy anchor.
There is serious pollution down there.
Even if you are a divine sword.
Staying for a long time will also consume your soul.
Elder Bud.
Is there a sacred stone in the town?
That is what the ancestors left behind. But it has been eroded into black by a demonic aura. Now it is like a poisonous stone.
Take me there.
In front of the Pure Land, there is no stone that cannot be cleaned.
That is him.
No one dares to approach him anymore.
It's not that he became poisonous, but he was crying. Quiet.
Seed of Plane. This time, a plane seed was actually born.
Is this the original power?
People of the Pure Land. Starting today, Manshi Town will no longer be an isolated island in the wilderness. Ley line revival.
Hard work comes. 1. Artificial transformation efficiency, life success, and prosperity are greatly improved. Unlock the second level troops and strengthen Chu Tianxing.
Have your coalition forces arrived?
Lord!
The enemy vanguard has entered the attack range. It is the Alliance's Storm Corps vultures.
Chu Tianxing didn't come. The leader was his adjutant.
He watched from behind. It seems that he was scared by me. I want to take human lives first to save my life.
The person on the back is heading towards
Gallo.
Teach them a lesson.
No need to kill anyone.
Just scare those stone balls away.
Obey.
Don't leave it unfinished!
Chu Tianxing.
What is the point of hiding in the shadows?
You tell these soldiers, you are here to fight against rebellion. Then open your eyes and take a look.
The small town of Manshi behind me! Who is the real rebel?
That is an illusion.
Attack me and press them all up!
All soldiers of the Union. I am Shen, Xingyu. Chu Tianxing has betrayed mankind. There is a strange demon in his body. The proof is in the terminal I sent you.
A prairie fire, together. Chu Tianxing.
H 隐诺之道。
Sir, the information in the end is all true. You really betrayed humanity.
Have you taken refuge in a strange demon?
Fake!
It is all an illusion.
I am the adjudicator of the Alliance.
I am the embodiment of justice. Liar! You asked us to come here to die. It is not at all to combat rebellion. Brothers, don't listen to his orders. He is the monster.
Kill him. A group of ants dare to point their weapons at me.
Now that the disguise is broken,
Then all of you will become my lord's nourishment. Quick come.
attack quickly! The will of the great dark star descends!
Devour this group of foolish flesh. My skin!
My bones are crushed.
The city was torn apart.
Lord Lin Yuan has already withdrawn.
You lose your mind.
Becoming a puppet of high-risk pollution. Please allow the general to lead the elves to charge secretly.
Even if it means death. The final general will also cut off Chu Tianxing's head for you.
Number. The level of dark star pollution contained in this black mist is extremely high. If you lead troops and rush in, not only could they not kill the Chu Tianxing gods,
it will even be reversely eroded by the black mist.
But adults.
The energy consumption of the city protection light curtain is increasing exponentially. Such passive defense. Sooner or later, the city gate will be pushed open by their corpses.
Conventional defense and counterattack are indeed meaningless.
To dispel this level of darkness, only by awakening the core of the territory.
Jia Luo ordered the entire army to shrink their defense lines.
Defend the inner city wall.
Obey. In the restricted area of Chaos Wasteland. Leave resources unused.
Just sit back and wait for death.
Since Yaimo wants to play the human sea tactic with me,
then I'll show you.
What is the real god? Level reward. Invest all evolutionary resources after the season. Forcibly upgrade the territory level?
Not awesome at all.
This kind of power that overthrows everything and starts over again. That is my real trump card.
Tip.
The territory has been upgraded to 3 levels in a row.
Reach level 5.
High-dimensional evolution permission has been unlocked.
Exclusive time to subvert the war.
In my case, he should be called Gaoji. The eye that breaks delusion is you.
Protect you, Lord!
Give me!
Hold on to your position. The leader of the clan has not done so.
No one was allowed to step back and stroll.
Give up struggling. Into the embrace of peace of mind. Your struggle is pointless.
Wrong.
My brain.
You can't escape. You call yourself the savior. But in my eyes, you are just a slightly bigger ant. Surrender or destroy the ants.
You who hide in the dark.
Parasites that live on other people's bodies.
He also destroyed me.
Go back to your abyss!
Black Mist Energy Node Defense in the 7th Defense Zone on the left wing.
The weakest mutant army of Chu Tianxing. There is a 3-second energy supply delay in the right camp center.
All disguises. All the rage.
In my eyes, they are all dead ends full of flaws.
Gao.
Take your people and take 3 steps back. Lower the tilt angle of the light shield by 15 degrees.
The whole army obeys the order. Hello.
Shield. Lower.
Tang.
Lock coordinates X144Y89. Penetrate the magnet with all your strength.
The crossbowman's 3 stage shooting target has a blind spot on the right side. The heavy armored infantry opens up the aura of planning.
Move forward 10 meters. The whole army obeys the order.
Give up the peripheral pursuit. Return all defensive node energy to the central square.
Lord.
Empty the energy of defense nodes. The light curtain will be shattered instantly.
Execute the command.
I want to completely eliminate the pollution in this area. The most extreme measures must be used. I will build a spiritual lighthouse on the east side of the Jingxi Holy Fire in the center of the city. The output power is increased to 80%. It is the 3rd Inner City Guard team. Take off the armor and inject all the holy light into the ley line transmission array.
That is the power that can completely destroy my origin.
It must not be allowed to complete the sacrifice.
Give me all. Die to me.
I thought about this door. Step over my body first. The power of this monster.
There is still 1 day left.
Feel me with the sacred fire of warning! There is no way I would prefer that Dark Stars will not let you go!
Then I will evolve with Dark Star. This disgusting purifying power. Who dares to ignite? 是谁竟敢在星野燃这种异端之火 continent?
Your Majesty, the Royal Mage Corps has detected the source at the edge of the far west.
This is a provocation to our sacred territory. Wake up all the armored troops!
Tread it down for me!
My blood trembles. This disgusting light blasphemes the glory of the fairy. Gathering all the tribal warriors. I want to lead the team myself. Using their skulls to honor the wrath of their ancestors.
Li Yu.
You made too much noise. My quality network show. The largest ground infantry attack from Dalamago and all long-term coordinates. They dispatched the main army. This is a server-wide siege.
I've seen it. Since the world has been secretly controlled by strange demons,
then let them come over. I, 林渊, 我林渊, 不从敌敌 this lucky public enemy.
13,000 insane beasts, plus a steel fortress with full firepower. The Alliance's top leaders still have such a small plan to kill someone with a knife.
We have just experienced a great war, and the energy consumption of the Guards Corps was extremely high. If you are attacked by these two forces, the defense must collapse. I suggest that we shrink our troops immediately.
Retreat to the inner city.
This word is not in my dictionary. Since they are eager to die,
then I will kill them for free.
Although the orcs are violent, but because it is deeply parasitized by dark matter, their instinct will be to produce extreme hatred and madness for pure myopic energy, like a shark smelling blood.
The first team comes out.
Bring this bottle of high concentration spiritual spring with you. Go to the outskirts of Li Feng machinery base. Remember,
no need to fight. Crush it.
Then, retreat immediately.
Obey.
Lord!
You want to use the pure breath of the spiritual spring. Lure the crazed orcs to the Alliance base. This trick drives the tiger to devour the wolf.
Absolutely amazing.
Doesn't the Alliance like to use dark matter to control everything? Then, I'll let them taste what it is like to be bitten by their own vicious dogs.
Lin Yuan, that traitor, who doesn't know the heights of heaven and earth. Do you really think you can fight against the Alliance by making some noise? Ha, wait until my heavy railgun is fully charged. One shot could blow his town to the ground.
The chief's response showed that there was a high-intensity energy reaction in the northwest direction.
They are approaching quickly. They must be those mindless orc natives.
Don't worry about them.
If they dare to get close, directly use a heavy machine gun to smash it into a pulp.
Okay. This smell. This sickening pure light! Hidden in that tin box over there! Blaspheme the source of our dark faith! Sound the horn. Notice the big ball to tear the steel construction!
What is going on?
Are they crazy? Why are you all rushing us? Fire! All heavy firepower! Keep them 500 meters away from me!
This is impossible!
Cover my retreat!
A puppet with only muscles and no brains, plus a group of idiots who are overly dependent on foreign objects.
What a perfect match. However, the real tough battle has just begun.
For the will of the abyss, stepping on the city of pure light, crush the bones of heresy!
Relying on the chain of dark matter. Forcibly depriving soldiers of their sanity. Is this the so-called orthodox country of the Star Spirit continent? It is disgusting!
A woman who doesn't know whether she is alive or dead. Give me to knock her into a meat girl!
Your lord has an order. This battle only cuts the chains, without harming lives.
He had a spirit of divine power.
What does he want to do?
Stabbed him down. The hairy hand stabbed him down. My head hurts so much!
Me? What am I doing here? What happened to my will just now?
Stop! Not retreating!
You scumbags! Give me to keep attacking!
Your hypocritical rule ends here.
Since ordinary armies can't deal with you, then let the ancient fury consume your souls completely.
He can't die here, no matter how big the price is.
Keep him too.
Prepare for full evolution.
Your Excellency, if you don't kill him, we will be wiped out.
Fear is the compromise of the weak to the unknown, and you are the swords of the pure land.
Oh!
Since the Abyss wants to crush us with brute force.
Then let's let them see. What is the real power?
Resonate and change the formation. The whole army obeys orders.
Change formation.
Verification of light B.
J.
Impossible.
How could the flesh and blood body block the dragon's eye of the ancient giant beast?
Burn them to death for me. Burn them!
Pray for the Lord.
I don't just want to block him. Instead, find the key to strip him of his pain.
There was a stop.
It is now Garo taking over the crack. Ah.
Every time he squirts.
The dark matter scheming defense used to suppress his divine knowledge.
There will be real air in 1,000th of a second.
Sleeping too long, old man. It is time to wake up.
Please show me the rules.
Stripped and expelled.
How could it be possible that even the shackles of the Abyss could be directly erased?
He is not human. He is a true god.
Ling Yuan, I saw it. You are not just fighting. You are saving this parasitic world.
From now on, I am no longer the intelligence of the Alliance. I will use all my resources. Dismantle the hypocritical high. Level from within.
Your plan of salvation counts me as a corruption of the Union. Erosion of the Abyss. It was just an abscess covering the surface of the Star Spirit continent. Since the whole server regards me as a public enemy, then I will bear the notoriety of this tyrant. All the way through this filthy starry sky, return the world to a real bright world.
Your Excellency. This guy wanted to take advantage of the chaos just now to escape. I captured it!
A puppet that escapes from the dark matter of the Abyss. Where can I escape?
Don't be proud.
Your roar of the League of Heretics will burn you to ashes!
Look into my eyes. Tell me, what exactly are your trump cards?
It is the Steel Xiangguan on the border of Xiangguan. General Mech's Copper Hammer has strengthened the entire fortress with plateau dark matter.
It was insurmountable. The Vajra line of defense.
If you will die.
Dark matter strengthened line of defense.
It seems that the top management of the Alliance has squandered corrupt forces impatiently.
Garo.
Take him down.
Use the purification target to peel off the dark matter residue in his body. Let him see clearly who he is working for.
Obey orders.
Although the shackles of the Abyss have been broken,
But your ancient bloodline is still asleep. Go for it.
Enter the deepest part of the spiritual spring.
Accept the ultimate baptism of the core law of the Pure Land.
With the purest energy,
Reinvent your former glory.
My lord, the whole army has been repaired. You can start at any time.
The dwarf's iron gate is a thread stuck in our throats by the Alliance.
without unplugging it,
Our plan cannot move forward.
No matter what kind of Masashi is in the King Kong defense line, your sword will definitely split a tantu for you.
The blade that splits the line of defense has been built.
Pass on my orders. The whole army pulled out the camp. Target, Dwarf Iron Gate.
Waste. All waste.
Millions of encirclement and suppression troops were actually destroyed by Ling Yuan alone!
Judge, Chu, don't be so angry.
The regular legion of your alliance naturally can't deal with monsters of that level.
Aegis is less of a bit of a weird person. I need the full support of your dwarven kingdom.
Form a larger coalition force.
This is difficult. The defense line is tight.
The lives of our dwarven warriors are also fateful.
Unless the Alliance is willing to give up the 3 senior levels in the east.
Take advantage of the fire to rob before the mining of the magic crystal mine.
I agree. As long as the cemetery can be completely crushed. The mining rights are all yours.
Xiangguan of Mai Zijun. Never let that dead demon take half a step.
Sell mainland resources in exchange. The Coalition of the Savior, this group of high-level officials, no longer even needs a fig leaf. The Vajra defense line is indeed tricky, but the larger the magic circle, the more energy flows, the more likely it is to be organized. Don't let this group of borers get your wish.
True divine law creatures. This is the absolute nemesis of the dark matter of the abyss.
The time has come. See the dark matter remnants that haven't evolved at the edge of the canyon.
Let me see your heart's strength.
Very good.
The whole army obeyed orders.
Follow me to level the steel gate.
Come on! Let the madman, who claims to be the savior, activate the Massage King Kong defense. I want them to be shattered in despair.
Your Excellency!
The polluting aura emitted by that black shield was extremely strong. Conventional spiritual power attacks. I am afraid that they will be directly swallowed by him.
Phagocytosis. That is because they haven't encountered the real law yet. Energy warning. Conversion. Very hard.
This kind of formation that relies on concocting life to forcibly push.
It is simply full of flaws.
False solidity.
It is just a trick to deceive yourself.
The dragon aims for the 7th rune node on the left wing.
Impossible! This is the gift of the Master of the Abyss!
How can it melt?
It was burned through a huge mouth, hundreds of meters long. The whole army attacked!
The warriors who wiped out the filthy Pure Land!
Give me a charge!
Die.
For the poor parasitic insects of the Alliance! Your soul should rest long ago!
The level of floating here is much deeper than in the small town of Manchester. The top of the league has gone completely crazy.
Your Excellency! All the remnants of the enemy have been eliminated. The core of the Xiangguan formation has been controlled.
Well done!
Immediately activate the purification code. Expel all the dark matter of this entire fortress. Turn it into our strongest fortress against the all-server coalition.
Chu Tianxing, your trump card has been torn apart by me. What other tricks will you do next? Impossible.
That is a line of defense that even high-risk gods can block. Spirit, you must disappear. Activate the highest privilege!
Fully issue the Lord's entry order! Open all border portals!
I want the lords of all the continents to see.
Yu Lingyuan is a heinous butcher.
In the face of the wrath of the Million Territorial Coalition, I see how long your Pure Land can last.
This madman actually completely let go of the space ban, with the armies of the whole continent entering. Lingyuan, Shu Tianxing completely tore his face. He incited the lords of the entire Mind continent with fake images. Tens of millions of coalition troops are gathering towards Xiangguan through the portal. You are about to face the world.
At the bottom of the world. But a bunch of poor insects blinded by lies.
Since the rules of this world have been defiled and completely eroded, then I will use these hands to forcibly break the rules.
Jia Luo issued an order, and the whole army held the city.
Tonight, I want to let the gods and Buddhas in the sky see clearly.
Who is the real savior?
Lord. The number of enemy troops has exceeded 5 million. And the follow-up portal is still increasing. They were forged and brainwashed by Chu Tianxing's images. The eyes are full of madness.
5 million Chu Tianxing. Really willing to spend blood.
He wants to use the elites of the entire continent to lick my dry well.
No.
These thoughts are drawing on the life force of those soldiers.
Warning. Detection of super large planes and traps annihilation.
The sedation is 12% and the formation tax is based on the flesh and blood of tens of millions of lords. The countdown to the goal of destroying news and political achievements is 100 hours, 0 minutes and 0 seconds.
Pay attention.
You didn't want to kill me at all. Are you going to let the whole world bury Lin Yuan?
I found out that Chu Tianxing bypassed the council review half an hour ago. Privately, mobilized the energy of the plane melting sequence. He wanted to turn Yuguan into a hidden line.
I've seen it. The coordinates of the annihilation array at Alliance headquarters or at the portal cluster center.
At the portal core hub. But he used the energy resonance of the coalition as a cover.
I need time to locate and be specific.
You only have 24 hours.
Before the formation text closes.
I will stand in the way of the army of tens of millions for you.
But if you don't see it,
we will all turn into interstellar dust. Understood.
I will stare at his data.
Yes.
Jia Luo. Pass my orders. The whole army was not allowed to go out of the city to engage in hand-to-hand combat. Open the fog of breaking the net. Lord.
It was a defensive fog. Can't stop a charge of this scale.
Who said I was going to block it? I want them to see.
What is their allegiance to or not?
Stuff.
Garo, pass on my orders.
It was the adjutant.
How do you grow tentacles on your face?
They are all devils.
What is the situation?
Welcome to the world of truth.
The warriors of the Star Spirit continent. Do you see it? The evil spirit named Lin Yuan. Using the most despicable illusions. Playing with your souls. He is desecrating the dignity of the deceased. He is destroying our homes. Do not fear the fog. It was the devil's whisper. Rush over and behead him. 联盟将复立你们eternal狗斗.
For the Alliance! The monsters that killed all the pure land.
Ancestor! The load of the first layer of defense has reached 80%.
These lunatics don't care about casualties at all.
They are taking human lives.
Tian, Mode, Chu, Tianxing. Since you want to play big, then I'll give him a show.
Create.
Turn on the myopic cannon array.
Objectives.
The headquarters of the Central Army of the Allied Forces is the Ancestor.
It was a high concentration evolutionary compression bomb.
If you bombard directly, a radius of 10 miles will be erased. No.
I don't need to erase them.
I want to illuminate them.
My stomach.
Tianxing. You warriors don't seem to be very clear.
Meat is so... Eat your monsters.
Lord Shaoqing deceived us.
The Lord is a monster.
Jia Luo. See?
This is the so-called righteous man. Chu Tianxing planted a demon juvenile in each commander's body. As long as he wanted, this army of tens of millions could become his demon army at any time.
此等行径，简直丧心病狂 ，crazy.
Lord, shall we strike now?
No.
The countdown to the annihilation array was still beating.
楚天行发现这些棋子废了。These chess pieces were useless.
It will definitely forcibly detonate the warning, and the progress of the annihilation array has reached 35%.
Portal energy draws twice as frequently.
He overdraws the life of this position.
He was accelerating the sacrifice.
Damn!
Chu Tianxing modified the underlying agreement.
He connected all the portals into a logical closed loop. If the anchor point is not physically cut off, I can't go in at all!
找到了，李渊。
The eyes of the formation are not in the Alliance Tower. Portal at his feet.
There are 3 main anchor points in the formation.
They are in the southeast, northwest, and directly behind. They must be destroyed in 10 minutes. Otherwise, once the formation is closed, even if he killed him, Chu Tianxing would be useless.
Garo!
Open the space with your pure spirit guard.
At the end of the month, the generals were destined to smash those bullshit anchors.
Go at all costs.
For me.
It also splits away for your world.
The king is dead.
The elves charge for the whole army.
None of them are left.
Ling Yun.
Do you think it will be useful to reveal the truth? In this world, where the weak eat the strong,
Power is the truth! As long as I finish the sacrifice!
I am the god of the heart.
God,
You don't know anything about the power of God.
light of the pure land. There is no place to hide.
Summon the light of the spirit.
What is that?
It is dawn!
The first squad attacked the northwest point with me.
The second squad held the southeast.
If you have a life, you have to fill it for me. He fights for you.
Fight for the Empire!
Li Yuan.
Chu Jinxing launched the backup plan. He was forcibly overdrawn. All the remaining portals. I am going to get out of control.
He just wanted to unload the table before he died. The law of evolution is never just about killing. It is regression.
It is balance.
The name of the night.
Relics of all things. All come from the pure land.
Descending clouds. Old fish.
Do you think you can stop the mystery?
Fish are not immortals at all. You are just a parasite, hiding in a gutter.
The wheel of the mind plane. Open your eyes and see. Who's destroying you? Who is saving you? Purification begins.
All lords, please note, you are participating in a destruction. The blood evidence data of the plane has been uploaded. Please check Chao Tianxing's secret agreement.
This.
Here are the coordinates of my territory. He has actually marked my territory as a destruction zone. Chu Tianxing, you beast brothers.
We were sold.
Ruined birth. Such as...
Oh, Li Yuan, I want you to look good.
The announcement is over. I have been planning for 100 years, Li Yuan.
Chu Tianxing.
Your lord privileges have been permanently banned.
What awaits you? It is the final trial of the playing court. We won! Although the playing core is severely damaged, but the life was saved.
Number. This is just the beginning.
The old order has collapsed.
It is time for the Pure Land to take over this land.
Chu Tianxing had already been pushed into the confinement room by the law enforcement guards. The source of dark matter in his body was also cut off. The energy of the playing core was lost and completely stopped.
The cancer of cultivation was uprooted. The Star Seal continent was finally able to take a breather.
As you have supreme power, eliminate the filth. The entire plane will be bathed in the glory of the primordial pure land. Next, as long as the remaining contaminated areas are gradually cleaned up, establish a new system of order.
One by one. Top secret warnings that high-dimensional energy abnormal riots are impossible.
Chu Tianxing's authority has obviously been completely blocked. Why is the underlying protocol still triggered?
What happened?
It is a Mandarin duck mining area in the neutral zone. Chu Tianxing buried the ultimate hand there.
There is a dark crack hidden in the depths of the ley line. Now he was forcibly activated. The energy index is skyrocketing exponentially. Once completely excessive, the entire plane core will be blown up. Chu Tian walked a mad dog.
Actually left such a hand.
Lord!
The last general will lead the army to taping there.
You are seriously injured.
Going out of the dangerous battle will only hurt the source.
To make matters worse,
the array is not automatically activated. Someone broke in.
Brothers, Chu Tianxing's old thief collapsed. Lin Yuan must also be half dead in Shuangguan. This empty defense of the unjust mining area is now ours.
My lord, this is a forbidden area.
I heard that it is extremely polluted inside.
What are you afraid of? It is full of high-risk crystals.
As long as we take this place, we can make a comeback, even surpassing Lin Yuan.
Ren, stop your stupid behavior immediately. The mining area of origin has been heavily polluted. Once the array inside runs wild, all will die.
Withdraw immediately. Shen, Xing, you betrayer of the Alliance. Also worthy of teaching me a lesson? You brought Chu Tianxing down.
Isn't it just to monopolize the resources of this world?
I won't let you get your wish.
It was a trap of destruction. You don't even know what you are committing.
Don't lie to me with this set. This treasure all over the ground. Today I have decided to eat Ren. The whole army obeyed orders.
Rushed in.
This fool is greedy.
He didn't even know that he had become the fuse that triggered the plane explosion. A group of unknown residues. How dare you hinder the recovery of the Pure Land?
Greed is the best catalyst. Chu Tianxing just calculated the greed of these remaining lords. Only then did they set the trap there.
This thunder must be extinguished by me myself.
It is too dangerous for you to go alone. The energy magnetic field in the remote mining area is extremely disturbed. It can even suppress the power of the law.
The law that can suppress me. Does this world not exist yet?
Jia Luo.
You stay here. Guard Xiangguan. Stabilize the Pure Land defense line. Any force that dares to take advantage of the opportunity to cause chaos.
There is no mercy for killing.
The last general took orders.
I vow to defend the throne of the Lord to the death!
Chu Tianxing.
Your last thought.
I'll crush it thoroughly for you today.
Be sure to catch up.
Got rich.
This orange is worth a year's worth of my territory's output!
Look at your little prospect.
This is just the scraps of the periphery. The real good stuff in the clouds. In the core vault.
Lord Lingzhu, food is toxic.
My psychic energy is breaking out.
I can't stand the miasma at all.
Still want to make a fortune.
Waste. Leave them alone and keep going.
The aura on this door is very evil.
Like something crawling out of the abyss.
Less nonsense.
Chu Tianxing hid all the most precious resources here.
Just get it.
We can form 1,000,000 troops to show me this.
What kind of resource is this?
What about my high spar?
My lord.
It is a trap. It is not a treasure trove at all. It is Chu Tianxing's strange demon incinerator.
Get away.
Get out of here!
My lord.
The acid was sealed by poison gas.
We can't get out.
I should be like this.
I am the one who wants to be the overlord.
Help me.
Give me the enchantress.
Wrong.
Only I can live.
Hand over the purifying enchantress. You have You made us like this. I am your lord. The elixir is mine. Who dares to grab it?
I chopped him alive.
Brothers, it is not a fate anyway. He snatched the medicine, and he could live a few more minutes, right?
Don't.
I don't want to.
I don't want to go.
What the hell?
Help me.
Full service announcement. Fatal warning. The neutral zone energy is extremely heavy via the overload plane rule. The star spirit continent collapses.
10 minutes countdown.
Energy sucking effect. Hefei number 39. Swallowing everything around him to grow himself. Once the critical point is broken, the entire plane will be blown to powder.
With this crap and delusions of devouring the Pure Land, I am in charge.
So that Fey number 39's how it is. This array is not a destruction machine made by Chudian at all. His underlying logic.
It was used in ancient times to absorb the tyranny of the battlefield and turn it into a hub of pure evolutionary energy.
I'd Fey number 39. As just that Shutian used massage to make business cards, died and transformed his eyes.
Let him just get in and out. Life is a bomb of destruction.
Since it is a blocked spring, then I Fey number 39. I'll unblock it for you today.
Pure Land Faith.
Listen to my orders.
Original Net Light.
法尔旺协会。
林渊，我错了。Stay with me, not to leave.
One turn.
The current screen will be broadcast to all lords in the whole plane simultaneously.
This world.
It Fey number 39's. Feelings after all.
Lin Yuan Ward. Dongfei number 39. Teeth be paralyzed by the immediate victory. Monitoring to the extreme west. Coordinate points occur. Area energy collapse.
Although Chu Qianhang is corrupt, but the remnant of dark matter he left behind. It seems that the last chassis is still hidden.
It is the ancient seal at the bottom of the forgotten sand.
It wiped out the remnants of the party, detonating the deep underground corruption.
Once he Fey number 39's in full bloom, the whole plane of life will be drained.
Want to pull the whole world buried. That also depends on whether I go or not. In the name of the Pure Land. Strip the chaos.
It is like a place of recovery.
Since this desert is going to devour everything,
Then I Fey number 39. Ella, let him be the line of defense I enter.
You and number 39. V forcibly taken over these sources of pollution.
Lin Yuan.
Your micro manipulation has broken through the plane. The underlying logic limit.
He Fey number 39's. Just an appetizer.
Shen Xingyu, help me lock down this volatile core of corruption. I want to be in front of him.
Pull him out completely!
Bright moon. Can you hear me?
The concentration of dark matter here is too high. Holographic scanning is completely out of order. I can Fey number 39. T provide precise navigation.
As expected, every one grain of sand here carries the curse of a strange demon. They Fey number 39, re-interfering with all mental probing.
Since I can Fey number 39, TC, then let the desert speak for itself.
Q 海令位散. As a standard. All in net light.
Received.
Lin Yuan, your root propulsion. It Fey number 39's. Amazing. The pro position beam is building a data bridge for me. I Fey number 39. And redrawing the map in real time. Data link closure complete. Lin Yuan. 3 kilometers underground at your 30 Fey number 39. Clock. And found a very large energy hole. It is a breeding ground for the rotten species.
Received.
Love the wall of the city.
Dismantled directly.
retire.
The family Fei, number 39. Its left flank.
Women, Fei number 39. As evolution is contained.
Is it painful?
This feeling of being treated like a container.
Where is Sahe Blade?
The senior principal, Aaron Zudi. He was preparing for the full fall of the abyss.
Please save our people.
Just you guys.
I, Fei, number 39. Am not that kind.
I just don't Fei. Number 39. Teat, like people, dirtying my turf.
Go back and tell him. The Pure Land has come. Either choose to be purified, or choose to disappear completely.
Why did the princess let him go? The orcs have fallen completely. This kind of news will only lead to a larger siege.
No, letting him go back.
How can you scare the rats that are hiding in the ground? Fear is the best purifier.
Lingyuan, Fei number 39. This messenger brought back more than just a warning. I am number 39. We detected an extremely frightening wave array within the Black Blade clan.
You are playing with fire.
If this fire does Fei number 39, T burn a little more.
How can you light up this cursed darkness?
Come on.
Let me take a look. The last spine of this land.
How long can it last?
That Fei number 39 is not the enemy. Chief, that Fei number 39's redemption.
Master Li Yuan can strip the pain from our bodies. He feed number 39. The real one.
Salvation. Such lies of the weak. Not worthy to exist in the cells of the Black Sword. Do you feel it? The Great Matrix is awakening. These evolutionists are but humble nourishment. Warriors of the Black Blade. Outcomers want to take away your power. Trying to turn you into meat clams. Tell him with blood. Who is the owner of this desert? The whole army attacked.
Here he comes!
More than 50,000. Enchanted one. The energy fluctuations are 10 times greater than before. Ling Yuan Fei number 39. This winning rate was less than 30%.
Who said I was going to fight them?
These controlled souls, though pathetic, but also the best fertilizer for this land.
Pulse. Surge.
The mirror light imprisons the dragon.
Sago, since you are begging for death,
then I will fulfill your destruction.
Dizziness. Stay.
Chu Tianxian.
Is this the envy you leave to this world?
It is too rough.
All destruction is essentially a dislocation of energy.
Since you gave me this fulcrum,
then I will pry the whole destruction.
When high-dimensional energy is detected, the node undergoes a logical reversal, evolution of rotten white seeds.
Era of mutation and miracle architecture.
The tree of myopia descends.
Warning that the full plane data error is a countdown forced on.
Real! Something big has happened.
The system determines that you forcibly tampered with the origin of the plane, triggered the ultimate lock of the alien demon mother. Now all the hidden dark lords on the continent, high-level demons, they all receive the same task.
I'll kill you!
The countdown to the bailout has begun.
Those who want to take me.
Then let the evil spirits of this world come and die together.
The super plateau energy reaction was detected simultaneously in the southeast, northwest, and north directions of NATO. The total number of enemy troops has exceeded 300,000, and it is still increasing geometrically.
The massage nodes at the bottom of the plane were all activated. They are making their own space leaps. All targets are locked. Myopia technique. Your current coordinates are the center of the storm where the entire mind falls.
The rat that usually hides in the gutter.
Now I finally crawl them all out.
Since the world is terminally ill,
Then I will break all the abscesses at once.
Sha, hailing, Wei, formation.
The left wing retracted 30 steps.
The right wing penetrated.
Right. Wing heavy assault.
Cut off the energy chain.
The back row of priests purifies the magic circle.
Covers the front and rear fan. Shaped areas.
Whoever stands in my way is dead!
The Great Abyss.
Cut down that damn tree!
A small repeat offender. Your arrogance ends here.
Get out of the way!
I don't know if it is alive or dead.
Dirty reciprocity also dares to look directly at the ownerless.
What is this power?
My hand.
The name of the Pure Land. Trial. I can't be wiped out, right?
Holding back the shout is clear that it is well done.
However, the real drama has just begun.
Mingyan. The spatial barrier was broken through by the high-dimensional force. There are extremely terrifying beings. It is coming across borders.
Moonseeker.
I kill.
Restart for the base.
Plane! Restart! Just because you parasites hiding in the sewers. Today, I not only want to keep this plane.
I also want you so-called gods to completely get out of my sight.
The Lord stepped back.
On your knees.
The next battle. It is not something you can intervene in.
Since you like to play with the will of sentient beings,
Then, let you see what is the true law.
first look.
Depriving the dark.
The second night.
In my name, it is actually the sun rising into the sky.
This is the law of origin.
Stop it quickly.
I just want to stop it now.
It is late.
The barrier is open.
Stop the attack!
Ah! My head rolled out! Get out of my head! Let's just suffer!
Nope. It is not me!
I am a warrior of the Black Blade clan.
I will never be a puppet of a monster!
Obey the abyss to kill and devour! Roll back into your abyss.
Kill me!
Who will kill me?
I am dirty. Brother, I am sorry. I'll help you get rid of it.
Pain is the price that glass fouling must go through.
I will transcend the glass for your souls.
Stop him!
He wants to detonate the source!
Only now do you react.
It is too late. Give it to me.
Wow.
The real high-dimensional energy reaction disappears. The space crack has closed. The handwave no-kill offensive was completely smashed by you.
This is just the beginning. In the end.
Whoever it is.
As long as you dare to stand in the way of bailing out the market.
The less you come, the more you kill!
Lian, when your drawing network at the bottom of the Linuan plane is still frantically alarming. The hand sewing the void erased, although it was forcibly smashed by. But the core mechanism that triggered this ultimate erasure did not stop.
As expected.
It is nothing more than an appetizer.
Evil ghosts.
You glorious demon.
Come at me!
Spare my people! Accept people and never give in.
Dare to offend the Lord. Give you a soul.
Jia Luo. Step back.
Kill me!
You lackeys of the abyss. You try to look out the mouth alive!
You can only get the body!
Kill you!
That is a waste of your life. Now belongs to the Pure Land. 没有我的允许.
You don't even deserve to die.
What the hell are you going to do?
Keep all the living for me. Take a good look. This is the most perfect destination of life. Only let them see it with their own eyes.
Only let them witness the reshaping of the law with their own eyes.
Completely shatter the despair in their hearts. The law pulls all things.
Reinvent 10,000!
It is hell.
They devoured our immortals.
Divine punishment! Kill this demon!
High-level truth.
It should be shown.
The owner is willing to clean up all filth for you.
Not destruction. It is redemption.
Great savior. The black people are willing to charge for you for generations.
Remember the way you look now. Go gather your people.
Prepare to face Linuan.
I tracked down the energy source for the countdown. The core anchor of the ultimate erasure is in the abyssal ice field in the far north of the continent.
Abyssal ice field.
The whole army obeyed orders, ready to be unplugged.
The energy jade value of the abyssal ice field is skyrocketing exponentially.
But the trouble is,
on the only way to the ice field from here, densely entrenched him in dozens of strange demon-heavy military strongholds. They are gathering, trying to drag you to death with crowd tactics.
Drag me to death.
Their understanding of power is too shallow.
As long as the energy is flowing.
There are no flaws that I can't see.
Garosak.
Map segmentation.
The troops were divided into 30 routes. The whole line is pushed flat.
The left hand is covered by a wide column.
No dissipation. Center breakthrough.
it is incredible.
You can advance faster than they can assemble.
This was not fast enough, and the front army was notified not to stop.
A violent tyrant. How dare you go directly to the Misty Canyon? As long as he steps into this Jedi abyss, the heavy pressure of the formation will make him fly south.
凌乱军飒 tapped. Data adjustment display. There is an abnormal plateau energy collapse reaction inside the cliff walls on both sides of the canyon. This is a dead-end trap.
Dead in front of the absolute law.
Only crushing. Calculate the plan.
The rules of the adjudicator.
The more we must block it alive.
Since they wanted to ambush me,
Then let you see the real despair.
Felling start. Up. Kill them all!
The Lord Light!
Below. How is it possible?
We are surrounded!
Abyssal soldiers. Army. Y development.
To end this ridiculous countdown.
This weapon will speed up the countdown.
林苑
Energy radar display. The density of space ahead has risen like a cliff. The temperature has dropped to the edge of absolute zero. You are about to enter the first mode of the ultimate anchor. Darkwing Fortress's fire coverage.
This mere wind and snow
Can't stop me!
Careful data conditioning analysis. There is an extremely large and venomous high-dimensional negative energy buried underground in the fortress. It was a super polluted area.
Negative energy in the face of the laws of evolution. Only the spiritual commander with the harvest.
The ambush circle of the Misty Canyon was completely invalid. The Tyrant's army is approaching us.
What to panic?
This is the Acne Fortress! In the ice field beneath our feet is buried a quilt 100,000 years ago. The Great Abyss torments the ancient coalition to death! Their bones have long been completely soaked with dark matter.
It is the will of the Abyss to protect it. He would never be able to cross this chasm.
Turned into the most terrifying curse of the Jedi. As long as that tyrant dares to step into this ice field, endless grievances will fight instantly.
His army turned out to be so.
There are the bones of the martyrs. As a source of pollution, this hypocritical fortress. The methods of the Abyss are always so disgusting.
Lord,
Please allow me to charge with my army. With this filthy land that blasphemed the king. The destruction of material resources.
it cannot redeem the imprisoned soul.
In the name of the primordial, take over the laws of life and death of this land.
The theory of surname, world.
The source is through!
Impossible.
He actually transformed the curse of the Abyss into his army!
Now, liquidate your sins.
The enemy that the commander cannot hold is more than 10 times our strength, and completely immune to the severe cold suppression of the terrain. We must immediately retreat to the core of the Abyss.
Retreat! Losing this line of defense, you and I have to be thrown into the demon cave of all lives.
No.
Open all the frost in the stronghold!
The Demon Tower and the Abyss Heavy Formation. Fill in all the spare dark matter crystal cores!
Keep an eye on the enemy. Opened an extremely high-strength joint shield. If the ice field spirit guard forcibly charges, I am afraid that it will suffer huge losses under the crossfire of heavy pressure formations and repeating crossbows.
Use the flesh and blood of infantry to feel the enemy's firepower network. That is what stupid savages do.
no matter how hard the turtle's shell is, as long as the energy structure is disintegrated,
he is just a layer of window paper.
The whole army was on standby.
Shield defense!
唯有我的命令 Command.
No one is allowed to step half a step into the fire circle.
Absolute physical defense. Just use high-dimensional loss to erode.
Life blooms. The light descends.
At this time,
I saw the life nurtured by pure light. The Lord's power has transcended mortal comprehension!
Go ahead.
Tear apart that shell of hypocrisy!
Physical attacks are meaningless to the spirits constituted by the laws of the higher dimensions.
This battle for air supremacy. You lost from the start.
What the hell is that? Anti-aircraft crossbow. Shoot them down for me!
Big leader.
Our attacks are completely ineffective against them! They have no substance at all!
It is impossible to continue to shoot arrows to hit the energy of the formation.
Crush them! The energy reserves of my shield are rapidly evaporating! What kind of monster? Level evolution is this?
Since it cannot be prevented,
then die together. Look at all the crossbow towers at a level! Level! Aim at the enemy on the ground! Preparing for cover bombing!
I want them to know.
The price of depleting the fortress is to die without a corpse.
Li Yuan's enemy energy network is overloaded and reversed. They abandon their defenses, ready to compress all dark energy into physical kinetic energy. Carry out suicide bombing!
The dog jumped over the wall, without the cover of the turtle shell. What they call heavy firepower.
It is just a pile of broken copper and rotten iron.
Sack's subordinates.
Bring your Mirrorlight Orc Legion.
Step on that gate for me. Use the fear of the enemy to prove the value of your rebirth.
Obey orders.
For the glory of the Pure Land.
Boys!
Once we were tormented by dark matter. Life is worse than death. It is the Lord who has given us the life of the heart.
Now,
crush them!
under the protection of divine law, fear and pain have long been completely stripped away. We are unstoppable, Blades.
This is impossible.
How could those lowly orcs be able to withstand the penetrating power of the abyssal crossbow?
Give me concentrated fire! Blow up the area in front of the gate!
Warriors of the Pure Land! There is no retreat.
Break the formation.
Fools who don't know whether they are alive or dead.
Pierced by the abyss's poison.
Your soul will completely drown out the toy of the abyss in pain. I don't even deserve to tickle me. Show me!
The adjudicator sent the heart to the filth.
Thought you stopped.
The real horror of time is still waiting for you in the deepest part of the ice field.
I don't need to think. All I know is, you are a waste product that doesn't even deserve to be a paint. Time is running out. The next storm will be fun.
Stop! The Legion of the Judge has become a fortress. The purge of remnants of filth. Your kit is always ready to go.
The golden orcs also hid in the shrinking helmet in the ice shell. I haven't seen it yet.
Time will not wait for us. The will of the abyss is making a final struggle. Pass my order, and the entire army will withdraw immediately. Objectives. The abyss, the core of the ice field. Dark vortex. All the obstacles that stand in the way.
Return to the command. Obey the command. In order to go far away from the Pure Land.
Crush them!
The music immediately stopped.
The energy radar is interspersed with extremely abnormal changes.
To be specific, the inside of the cliffs on both sides of the canyon suddenly erupted in density. Mixed energy reactions that exceed the critical value by 300 times. It is a combination of mechanical kinetic energy and high concentration massage substances. The numbers are extremely large. They camouflage themselves in the depths of the ice.
Deceived the first round of conventional scanning machinery and dark energy stitching monsters.
It seems that the remnants left by Chu Tianxing have become unscrupulous.
The whole army lined up.
Prepare to face the enemy!
Ling Yuan, you mad dog who tries to subvert the rules of the abyss, finally stepped into me. The steel sacred wood carefully prepared for you. Those who only know how to use their minions can't stop you. Today I will let you see the power of the combination of absolute steel and dark energy. Turn to ashes under the artillery. Fire across the ages.
Whole egg launch!
Blasted all these eyesore white lights into meat paste.
The power of the times is nothing more than a stupid trick to pile up scrap copper and rotten iron.
The number of high-level delusional eyes to open the enemy's first round of mounted shots is 36,000 rounds. High explosive dark energy armor. Piercing shells accounted for 80%. The core landing points are concentrated on the front, center and left flank. The interception success rate is less than 30%.
No interception required. Leveraging strength is the art of the law.
The formation of the Plain Spirit Guard was reorganized. Abandoning the frontal hard resistance. Coordinates X45Y92. The array is tilted at an angle of 35 degrees. The law of extreme cold. Condensed ice crystal reflection shield. Angle 45 degrees. Elevation. Angle from 60 degrees.
How could it be blocked by a group of primitive monsters with cold weapons?
Yan Zhuang, continue to feel. Open all the high-pressure valves. I don't believe he can stop the endless bombardment!
Blow up this canyon for me!
Ling Yuan, the enemy is overloading the energy. The surface structure of the ice crystal reflection team has shown fatigue cracks. It can only withstand one more round of refraction at most.
One round is enough, since they like to hide in iron shells.
Then, tear the iron shell to pieces completely.
Zack,
our big axe has long been hungry and thirsty.
take your brother to teach them what it means to be a real violent aesthetic. Forcibly break the formation.
Your light is absorbed by people.
Tear apart those scrap copper and scrap metal!
Charge.
Monster!
They are all monsters that cannot be killed! Concentrate fire on their heads! Blow them to ashes with high explosive shells!
The scrap iron slag that doesn't deserve to tickle me. Calm down for me!
Shrunken! Headed turtle!
Get out.
Burning to ashes!
Since the scum can't be stopped.
Then it is over together!
The core meltwater mode of the dark energy main cannon of the super spirit world. Give me a try! Oh my god!
Is enough fun?
This polluted land. No need for the hustle and bustle of scrap copper and rotten metal.
Absolute. Evolution. Enchantment.
Open.
No, no. My strength! The Abyss has given me strength! You can't do that! You are violating the underlying logic of the plane! The Lord of the Abyss will never let you go!
The underlying logic is here with me.
I am logic.
The law of drug use in Lingquan is transformed.
Big brother.
Let your people take over the chariot. The whole army boarded the car.
This iron lump looks much more pleasing to the eye now!
Brothers, get in the car.
Li Yuan! The energy network in front of it has been completely paralyzed. The passage to the abyss. The core of the ice field is completely open. But the energy pressure of the ultimate erasure countdown is exponential.
Full speed ahead. Go meet our eventual old friend.
100 kilometers. In front of Lingyuan, the high-dimensional energy pressure is soaring exponentially.
The spatial barrier is extremely stable.
That was the last line of defense in the core of the abyssal ice field.
The last one. Then, crush him directly.
Humble bugs.
How dare you set foot in the great black iron fortress! Haha! I am the supreme commander here! Growl! Today your broken copper and scrap iron will become my collection! Dark Star Poisonous Fire.
Burn me all these idiots!
My lord! There is something strange about this fire! The armor of the brothers' chariots is almost unbearable. Please allow me to lead the low-light orc infantry to force the battle!
Smash those flamethrowers.
Your Majesty, the physical charge of the sack physical formation will only increase casualties. The shell is hard enough. Unfortunately, the energy source is full of magazines and flaws. Since you like to play with fire so much,
Then, I'll play with you.
The Lord of the Primordial Pure Land is nothing more than this. Before my Dark Star Poison, you don't even want to take a step. Wait for your turtle shell to be burned through.
I am going to take your bones and make a seat.
Lingyuan, what do you do? That is the core area of Crossfire.
Ha 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 ha.
Fools! It is simply a dead end! The whole army obey the order and abandon the chariots!
Aim all the main and secondary guns at me at the man in the black robe. I am going to blast him into real scum.
Bring out all the whole cards.
The origin of the Pure Land.
It seems.
Let me see how big a wave you rats in the gutter can make.
Arrogant crawler. How dare you look down on me, the great Commander Grau! Drain all the backup energy of the fortress! Dark armor! Piercing bullets! Furnace fire matrix! There is also the silence at the top of the fortress. Activate them all!
Du Shuai. Draining energy.
The shield of the fortress will also fail.
Shut up! Kill!
I want him to die without a complete corpse.
Lie. The energy monitoring code is exploding. They activated the annihilation weapon! Get out of the way. Hide.
The transformation energy of the source of the Pure Land is not enough. Come on.
It is gone! Under the yellow robe of silence, there would be no ash left.
The power is reluctant, and it makes do. Thank you for your hard work.
Impossible.
This is absolutely impossible.
That is enough energy to destroy a city! How could he come out unscathed?
The higher divine law of the Pure Land. You frogs at the bottom of the well.
I don't know anything.
Crush them.
Mighty!
The Pure Land will win!
Lord, spiritual lord. The energy core of the general seem to be out of control!
Lin Yuan quickly cut off the energy connection with the God General.
They absorbed too much energy from the Nirvana sect. Dark vortex, the massage pressure on the periphery exceeds the spiritual world value. The laws of evolution in their bodies are being forcibly reversed. If you do not immediately replenish pure spirit for neutralization, they will soon degenerate into more terrifying high-dimensional pollutants.
In my clarity, people who don't have the option of falling, give me the squeeze and squeeze the dough.
The massage is too strong.
Simply suppressing will not last long. A vast amount of pure origin must be found.
The data is compared. There is the dark star prison set up by strange demons, guarded by a high-level alien warlord. They actually imprison tens of thousands of civilians from the Soul Continent there, treat living people as energy batteries, forcibly extract their life source to break through the dark whirlpool.
Use the essence of living people to deal with these beasts that I, Chu Tianxing, raised. There are so many tricks.
Lord, please order. 加龙有位先锋 willing to be a pioneer. Destroy that devil's cave!
The whole army turns to the target. Dark Star Prison.
I want to peel off the alien core of that warlord bit by bit.
Ling Yuan, you bloody tyrant! He actually has the mind to care about the life and death of these ants. Are your generals about to explode? Isn't it better for this person to just wait for death?
It's a big talk that doesn't require you to know too much.
Let you see the color of despair.
The red spirit formation opens the barrier at full power.
Extremely strong. A conventional storm would implicate the civilians inside.
It must be blasted accurately. God will obey. Target locked. You are crazy.
Forcibly call on. Overload energy. They will collapse in an instant.
Hua Zhen.
Even if you break it, what about the outer formation? How dare you move this core array? 他们全都要弄乱. You will be buried with me. Go to hell!
Just for this lowly reptile. Do you deserve to have a grudge against me?
My power.
This is impossible.
Keep calling.
Let me hear what the despair of the abyss sounds like.
Don't come over!
You monster. You are not human at all! Since I can't survive, then drag everyone to hell.
Die!
Dream.
Purify. Lin Yuan.
Too bad. The self-destruction program of the Formation I has been inspired. Their energy is undergoing a chain explosion. The explosion was powerful enough to stop the entire valley. There must be an energy that is far stronger than the Formation I. The carrier of the Super Array I serves as the diversion center. Only in this way can this backlash carrier be resolved.
Except for me here. Who else is worthy?
Is that all you can do?
With this inferior energy, just want to swallow the laws of my innocent pure land!
Reshaped by me.
So that's it.
The entire Star Spirit continent is simply a sacrifice kept in a cage by high-latitude strange demons.
Since you treat this world like a Jura in captivity,
Then, I will uproot you, bunch of parasites!
Cut it off for me.
Are at risk mice finally feeling pain.
warning.
Unknown high. Dimensional energy is detected and the underlying protocol of the system is forcibly connected. Encountered illegal diarrhea.
What a huge dark matter flow. They are directly tampering with the heavenly system of the entire plane.
They are sending false orders to all the lords.
What do these bastards want to do?
Ling Yuan, the most advanced explosive tester in the entire server, maliciously smashing the space barrier, attempting to introduce Void Storm, destroy the spiritual continent. Ling Yuan has been confirmed as the world destroying demon. The countdown to world destruction is reset to 20 days.
Quan Fu mission released. Zhu killed Ling Yuan and wiped out the original Pure Land. After completing the mission, you will receive the world's origin and life insurance. Otherwise, they will be buried with you.
Ha! If you can't win, do you start flipping the table and throwing dirty water? Beiyu.
Can you hear me? The Tiandao system is completely polluted. High-dimensional alien demons forcibly tampered with the rules.
I saw a wonderful thief, shouting to catch the thief.
It is worse than you think. I have monitored the energy levels across the continent, and the internet is rioting.
Those uninformed lords and commoners were completely deceived by the system announcement.
According to data feedback, there are at least tens of millions of troops gathering towards your coordinates.
You are truly the enemy of the whole world now.
It's good to have everyone in the world as your enemy. Since this hypocritical system wants a war,
then I will give them a war that completely subverts the rules.
Lord! The 4-sided defense line has been constructed. The 12 giant spirit gods and generals are already in place. No matter how many enemies come, the Pure Land military power will kill them all.
Tens of millions of coalition forces. Fighting hard is not the best option.
Lord, the Scientific Research Institute has made a major breakthrough. We bring you the perfect weapon to end this war!
Yes, my lord. We named it the Demon, destroying holy flame. Sir, please look. Sir, please look.
This is the crystal we extracted after concentrating the high-level holy fire tens of thousands of times.
Perfect, efficient killing. As long as the adult loads the demon, slaying holy flame into the magic cannon. Form a fire coverage network on the periphery of the defense line. These tens of millions of coalition troops will instantly turn into flying ashes. We will do it without much effort. Create an absolute death zone.
Stupid to the extreme!
My lord!
Isn't this power enough? How can it be so powerful?
But if you do what you say,
we are helping the demons destroy this world!
That is a weapon to kill the enemy.
You really think that high-dimensional demons will be stupid enough to count on this group?
Can the blinded rebel kill me?
These tens of millions of coalition troops are not used to fight at all. They are sacrifices kept in captivity by demons. The dark energy marks have already been quietly planted in the bodies of these soldiers.
If we use the Demon Slayer Holy Flame, we will slaughter these tens of millions of troops. Tens of millions of people died tragically in an instant, and the monstrous deaths and desperate resentments generated. It will be the most perfect bloodstain. That power was enough to completely blast through the plane barrier. Let the true body of the high-ranking demon descend intact.
That? So what should we do? If they are not killed, once these tens of millions of troops break through the defense line, the fortress can't be defended either!
Who said that to win a war, you have to have 4 people?
I don't want their lives.
Law reconstruction. Stripping the destruction attribute. Inject net negative sources.
From now on, it is called the Seed of Resurrection.
Good, gentle energy.
My lord.
You modified its underlying logic. The fatality rate must be reduced to absolute 0.
But it is also contagious.
I want you to use all means to push the limit. Air and water sources.
Psychic resonance.
Let him be pervasive.
The 4 laws of spiritual wisdom. So how does it stop the enemy?
He only reacts to dark energy. Once contaminated with the enemy,
it will spread like a plague.
Specifically, dissolving the massage circuits on their armor. Cut them off from the power of the system. Losing the support of dark energy, not only will the infected lose their combat effectiveness, it will also fall into a state of deep weakness. Even combat power is difficult. And it is an economic account of war. Kill an enemy on the battlefield. He was just a corpse on the ground. The drag on the Polar Army ended. But if he is seriously ill and unable to move, but what about the soldiers who can't die?
Listen. A seriously ill number requires at least 2 healthy soldiers to carry and care for. They need to consume medication, need to consume clean food and water. It is also necessary to occupy a large number of transport fleets.
Millions of soldiers paralyzed in bed are a bottomless black hole.
They will supply the logistics of these tens of millions of coalition forces within a few days.
Medical resources.
Even the psychological defense line is all sucked dry.
This is simply a dimensionality reduction blow. Drag down the entire army from the inside without bloodshed.
And it does not produce any 4 perfect law equations. My lord, you are not only a great commander, is also the true god of strategy. Let's accelerate the cultivation. Let this revival spread across the continent.
Li Yuan!
I heard your plan! Use the means of redemption to create a desperate situation of war. You are such a terrible genius.
This is called governing the body of others in their own way. Demons want to use them? I let this group of sacrifices become the heaviest burden.
Lin Yuan.
There is no time for small talk. The vanguard troops that have already been deployed. The last natural barrier of the Misty Canyon has been breached. The number is said to be more than 3 million heavy mechanical core. Less than 10 kilometers from the main walls of your fortress. The Lord's gene sequence proliferation is completed. The environmental style is full. The current survival rate is 100%.
Transmission. Channel. Open. Loading into the microcarrier.
The enemy formation has been scanned. At the mouth of the canyon on the east side is their heavy magic tank position. 5 kilometers behind the center are their main water source and the Hexi grain transport team. The right wing is the most densely populated light infantry assembly area. The coordinates have all been synchronized to your heavenly Tao bright disk.
Well done.
Li Yuan, you, the demon that destroys the world. Jump out of your territory!
Kneel down and die!
10 million troops are here. Today is your end.
Ignorance.
Sometimes, it is also a kind of sad release.
Actually released insects. Was Lin Yuan scared and stupid?
Laugh.
Enjoy you as people.
The last moments.
Li Yuan, are you already scared to pee your pants? Actually, let this weak bug out. 1 million troops are here. What can you glowing broken bugs do? Lighting for everyone.
Today is the day when your original command will be completely destroyed.
My chest hurts so much!
Something is coming out again?
Me? How could I be here?
Didn't I farm in the village?
How do I hold a knife?
My head hurts so much.
Who is controlling me?
No.
I don't want to fight! I want to go!
This is impossible.
What kind of witchcraft is this? You scumbags!
Stand me up.
Pick up arms. The drug team gave it to me. Who dares not report half of it? Kill them on the spot!
Those who disobey military orders will be executed without mercy.
Nope.
My strength is draining.
This law interference on this scale. It is simply a miracle. The energy analysis report is out. Those light spots are not lethal weapons at all.
It is a pure law of life reshaping. Lin Yuanta.
He did not choose to destroy the million-strong army, but forcibly stripped away the pollution of the demons, repair their souls at the microscopic level, forcibly tampering with the fate of millions of living beings with one person's strength.
李渊，你到底还隐藏了多少力量? Still hide. You bear the infamy of contempt for the devil.
But he is sitting on the greatest salvation in the world, the mercy and power of the Lord.
It is enough to make all the gods of this plane ashamed.
These ants are finally fortunate to bask in the glory of the Pure Land.
Healing is never the ultimate goal. The Garo demon wants to use the flesh and blood of these millions of living beings as a sacrifice, to feel the passage of their coming. Then, I will deprive them of the nourishment they crave most.
I want the parasites hiding in the high-dimensional space. Keep your eyes open and see clearly in this position.
The rules are set by me.
为什么？为什么会这样？ I am not willing. The power bestowed upon me by the Lord.
How could it be defeated by a mere bog in a shell?
It doesn't make sense. Your million-strong army has been reborn. The so-called puppet end of the alien demon has arrived. Accept the judgment.
Filthy things. This? Me? I will never admit defeat, even if they die.
我要拉着那个白葬 Oh, great abyss!
会一切放 everything.
Blame me? Are you blaming me?
Let's go.
Blame me!
Help me! Help me! I don't want to die!
Your Excellency!
Allow me to lead the generals of God to attack.
Wipe this dirty rotten flesh out of the world completely.
The rest cannot be made by the gods.
My lord!
The energy of this monster is extremely dangerous. If the defense line is not suppressed immediately, there is a risk of being breached. Garo is right, Lin Yuan.
My radar shows.
The core of this evil beast is connected to the energy channels of high-dimensional demons. It is currently in a state of extreme mania. 12. The strength rank of the good generals is too strong. If there is a god-level energy collision at this distance, the resulting aftermath instantly destroys bodies within a radius of 10 kilometers.
Those millions of civilian soldiers you just said, it simply can't withstand this level of impact. They will be wiped out in an instant. All your previous efforts were in vain.
I know.
Since I stripped them of their pollution,
I will never watch them die under my walls.
Since conventional forces cannot wipe him out without affecting civilians, then use the absolute law that overrides him to evaporate it instantly.
You.
What do you want to do, Lin Yuan? Don't be impulsive.
System authorization to enable the highest privilege. We'll have all the reserve resources in the territory warehouse. All massages to crystallization. All psychic origins are emptied. Warning the host that all province resources are being requested. This action will cause the province to lose all defensive energy reserves. In the event of failure, the Pure Land Fortress will be completely exposed to enemy fire. Execute commands. All injected into the territory core. The Jinshi altar gave me instructions to forcibly break through the level limit.
Confirm that the resource is cleared. The Jinshi Shrine is being forced to upgrade across levels.